Hello everyone, let's run a Grimdark Future Firefight knockout tournament with 8 teams. At 200 points per faction we have Ratmen Clans, Dow Union, Gangs of New Eden, this is a Psycho Cult, Brimstone Demons, that's one of my custom books, High Elf Fleets, another custom book, we've got Havoc Androids, Battle Brothers. These are quite old miniatures, they're from Alternative Armies from their Ion Age range. And Human Defence Force. Here we are, I've given the teams a shuffle, and it looks like it's the Psycho Cult versus Brimstone Demons as the first battle. All the semi-finalists will receive 50 points to expand their team, and another 50 points for the finalists. Because I like getting confused and having headaches, for a bit of extra spice, I'll be randomizing what special rules to use for each battle. So as well as using advanced deployment, extra missions and extra actions, I'll be rolling 2 12-sided dice for each battle to see what weird combination of special rules I will get. We are all set up for the first battle, the Psycho Cult versus Brimstone Void Demons. The mission is Breakthrough with a disordered deployment style. Here are the special rules. We have terrain and objective effects and 4 side missions: Exterminate, Control, Dispatch and Conserve. Either team can score these, 1 victory point each. Objectives on the board will be worth 2 victory points at the end of the battle. Right, let's meet the teams. I did give everyone names, but I'm unlikely to remember them all, so I'll just call them what they are. On the Psycho Cults team we have a cult leader with a cult icon, 3 cult fighters, 2 with pistols, 1 with a shotgun, and guarding their objective we have 3 cult gunners with rifles and a veteran gunner with a heavy machine gun. And the demons, we have a Night Terror, 1 cute little strangler, a tentacle, and 1 hell vermin. Mustn't forget these 3 void spiders who are waiting in ambush. They will drop from above at some point. As always, I'll be using 2/3 measurements, and as I'm playing on my lonesome, we'll be using random activation as well. However, let's see who gets first turn. The black die will be the demons, so the Psycho Cult activate first. Who activates? 4, 1, 2, 3, it's the cult leader. The cult icon ability means that the cult leader and these fighters will get a +1 bonus to armor piercing in melee until the end of the round. Now, rather than heading towards that hell vermin, and I know the hell vermin are fast, I think the cult leader is going to rush towards the centre of the board and stay out of charge range. Brimstone Demons, the Strangler is going to activate. He wants to capture that objective, so he's going to rush through that doorway, and we're going to see what the terrain effect is. 1, that's no effect, it's just a regular old ruin. Next up is the Psycho Cult's veteran gunner. He's quite happy just staying there. We'll put him on Overwatch. Over to the Brimstone Demons, it's the Hell Vermin who is going to hunker down in order to seize the objective. The 3 Psycho Cult fighters are going to rush to keep up with their leader. The Tentacle is going to wibble wobble up to this wall. The Psycho Cult gunners are going to adjust their position a little bit to bring all their rifles into range so they can shoot at the Night Terror. Quality 5. No, 1 hit. With a defense of 4 and some cover in the way, just needs a 3 or better to block. No, it's a wound. Well, the Night Terror is not messing around. It's going to rush straight towards the enemy. The Veteran's Overwatch is triggered, so we'll shoot the heavy machine gun at the Night Terror. Quality 4, but -1 to hit for Overwatch. So we have 1 hit. Armour piercing 1 with cover, so forced to block. It's blocked. At the end of round 1, both factions seize their home objectives. Now we're going to check to see if there's an objective effect. So we'll start with the Psycho Cult. This objective is booby-trapped, so the area around it is dangerous terrain. And over in the other corner, what's up with this thing? Nothing, it's just a regular objective. Round 2, and it's time for the Void Spiders to drop down. And they are going to appear here. It's the Psycho Cult fighters to activate first, and they're going to rush to the centre of the board, hoping to score the control mission by the end of the game. Okay, the Brimstone Demons Strangler will activate. With no ranged weapons, what are you going to do except for rush towards the enemy? But we'll position him just behind those ruins. Next up is the Psycho Cult veteran gunner, Junda Malrek, and he needs to decide who he's going to shoot at. He is going to swivel his gun towards the spiders and take the focus fire action. Hitting on freeze. 2 hits. Armour piercing 1 with cover. It's still 6s to block for these little fellows. 1 block, 1 wound. Take this guy off. I have forgotten to check for a few terrain effects, so these ruins here, that's where that strangler is. Right, these ruins are filled with deadly spores. Okay, here where the spiders are. No effect. The low wall in the centre is still terrain. That's more deadly spores. And then round here where the tentacle is. An alien infestation. That sounds nasty. Okay, the Hell Vermin activates next, and with this objective secure, it's going to run as fast as it can towards the Psycho Cult leader. The Psycho Cult Riflemen activate next. First of all, let's see if they've triggered a booby trap. Nope, they're okay. And then they will take the focus fire action, fire all the rifles into the barbed strangler. 2 hits. With the cover, it's 4s to block. 1 wound. So will this Gribbly be shaken or knocked out? Just shaken. Alright, bad news fellas, it's the Night Terror next, who will of course charge. He's going to have to go around through the ruins since that gap isn't wide enough, which means he takes D3 deadly spore hits. It's just the 1, which is not blocked, so that is 1 wound for the Night Terror. Now for an almighty swipe with a heavy claw, 4 dice, quality 5, 2 hits. Armour piercing 1, so 6s to block. Ooh, 1 block, that's still 1 casualty though. Okay, the cultists don't have much to strike back with, just close combat weapons, but they do have the Predator keyword. And there indeed is 1-6, so this 3 is a miss, but we can make another attack. That's 2 hits. Night Terror is a pretty tough 4s to block. That's 2 wounds though. Okay, a morale check for the Night Terror, surprisingly. That's a kill. What an amazing defense. Father Ekor activates next, and his cult icon provides the AP bonus to these units. The best defense is a good shotgun to the face, so the father will shoot his shotgun, use the focus fire action. 2 hits. Hell Vermin defense is 5, so going to be 6s to block. 2 go through. Hell Vermin also have regeneration. Only 1 wound. So the tentacle was ready to use its eruption skill to go through this wall and attack something over there, but it takes 1 automatic wound from the alien infestation, which will at a minimum shake it. It's dead. The alien's got it. Wow. With no more Psycho Cultists to activate, we'll go straight onto these Spiderlings. And I think the Brimstone Demons are going to maybe abandon the attempts to capture the objective and go for the centre instead. So the Spiderlings can easily make this charge. They are fast. 2 Venomous Bites at quality 4. 1 hit. Roll to defend. This is a poison attack, so a 6 would need to be re-rolled. Oh, there we go. Poison activate. It's still a block. 3 close combat weapons coming back. 1 hit. And it's a 6, so with Predator, we can make another attack roll, which is not a hit. Roll to block for the Spiderlings. They'll need a 6. And dead Spiderling. And that is the end of round 2. It's not looking good for the Brimstone Demons at the moment. Round 3, and the Fates have chosen the Cult Fighters to go first. And they'll need to contend with these deadly spores first. It's D3 hits, 2 hits, defending on 5s. Oh, the deadly spores claim 2 of the cultists. The survivor wants to move close enough to the centre of the board to score the control objective, but far away enough not to get hit by the spores. That should do it, and he'll fire the shotgun at the Spiderling. 1 hit. Defending on a 6. The Void Spider takes a wound, and it's a kill. That will net the Psycho Cults 1 victory point at the end of the battle for the Exterminate side mission. It's the Void Demons now, and the Hell Vermin is going to charge at that fighter. 2 Corruption Bites at quality 4, and that's 2 hits. AP1 with radiation, so 6s to block, and 1s are extra wounds. Oh dear. Oh, well, that's 1 block, so 2 wounds total. Will this kill the fighter? Yes, he's gone. So that will also score the Brimstone Demons 1 victory point for the Exterminate side mission. It's Father Echo to activate next. There's his cult icon bonus. He needs to decide what to do. He could make a run for this back objective, but I think he'll do the most psycho culty thing possible and do an assault on the Hell Vermin. Shotgun first with -1 to hit. He's quality 4, so 5s to hit. There's 1. Armor piercing 1, so 6s to block. Not blocked, and the Hell Vermin's regeneration. That's a wound. Now for the charge. Rawr! Rawr. 2 close combat weapons. -1 to hit, so hitting on 5s. 2 hits, and with Predator, I get to roll another attack, which is not a hit. Okay, armor piercing 1, so 6s to block. 2 wounds. Regeneration for the Hell Vermin. 2 wounds go through. Right, a wound effect roll. 4 + 4 is 8. That is a kill for a tough 3 monster. The Strangler is the last demon. So deadly spores first of all. That's 2 hits. 2 wounds. Wound effect roll with +1 for being shaken already. So yeah, that is a kill. In the 4th and final round, all the Psycho Cults need to do is send the cult leader towards the centre of the board to score the control side mission. So there we go, the Psycho Cult goes through to the semi-finals.